allies. Friends and I allies.
What's up, YouTube? So this is gonna be like a pickups that has nothing to do with games. The last picks I did, I mentioned that if you guys want to see comic books, I'm gonna show you comic books. And you guys, tons of you asked for comic books. I was surprised because usually when I do comic book pickups, nobody fucking watches that shit. So I figured nobody gave a shit. But I'm gonna show you the comic books I copped from that last time that I spoke about. I copped Spider-Man and Punisher comics. Dude, I copped a lot, man, but I'll show you the covers. Let me just get these a little bit in order, and then I'll show you some new stuff. But first thing I want to show you, since haven't bought a piece of clothing, God knows how long, maybe a year, maybe over a year. I haven't really bought anything to wear because I have plenty of stuff and everything. And usually when I go to the thrift stores, I really don't go to the clothing, but when I do it just to record what I see for the thrift trip videos. I never buy any of that stuff that you see in the thrift trips because I just don't pick up clothes, man. I don't give a shit about hats or fashion, whatever. I'm done with that shit. But as I was recording, I saw this sick ass jacket. Now, yeah, it's the middle of summer, but I mean, when you see something like this that you normally never see, you gotta buy it. And I bought this shit. And the reason why I bought it is because it's my favorite college team. And it's a Georgetown starter jacket. Hopefully you guys, I don't know if you guys can see this too well, but vintage, man. They got the, this whole steel metal zipper thing. It's white, but it's like, it's clean. For its age, it's fucking clean as shit. It has Georgetown stitched on like the chest. Then it has like these stitchings on like the sleeves, Georgetown Hoyas with the bulldog, and then on both sleeves it has that. On the back it says starter. I wish it had a hoodie, and it's basically just a pullover, which I like. I love pullovers, man. And it got the pockets on the side. You got breathable, mesh air, so your armpits don't fucking sweat as much. But dog, I had to cop this, man. Like, shit smells good too, man. Like, dude, I saw this shit, I was like, what? Son, I thought about it, I was like, I didn't even think about the price. I ain't gonna lie, I paid a lot for it. Not a lot, but I paid like $12. Fuck it, I don't care, man. $12 for this? This is definitely something I'm gonna be rocking, man. It's a large. It was my size, white and blue, love those colors. So yeah, that was a nice cop. God knows how long it's been since I bought that, since I bought a piece of clothing, but I wanted to show you that for all the heads that's still in the clothes and shit. Before I show you the comics, my sister found this at Ross. My sister's visiting me and my family. She's leaving in 2 days, but she went to Ross, and as she went to Ross, she saw like these cool ass like comic book, I don't know, wooden posters. Like, this is made out of wood. I don't even know what to call it. Yeah, it's just, I guess, a big frame, wood frame. And they were $9.99 each. Like, there's a Spider-Man, a Fantastic Four, Captain America. And then she texted me these pictures. Like, hey, I went to Ross and I found these cool, like, wooden frame Marvel comic things. I was like, really? Send me some pictures. So she sent me all those. And then at first I was like, nah, I don't know about those, because the other, like, the covers that they had were kind of sucked. I was like, nah, I don't like. And then she showed me this. She texted me this one. This was the last one she texted me, and it was the last one too. And she was like, yeah, and there's also this one. I was like, what? Yo, get me that giant. I'll pay you back as soon as you get home. So she bought it, and it is a wooden poster frame of Incredible Hulk 181, which is the first appearance of Wolverine. As you can see, it's wood, man, and it's nice, dude. This is like this shit looks so sick in my room, man. And this is the last one, and as you can tell, the color's a little bit more vibrant and colorful than on the real cover. They made it a little bit more darker, a little bit brighter. And this is yet a comic book, of course, I want, but it's a lot of money. I'll get it one day. One day I'll get this comic, but yeah. I want to thank my sister for that. It's funny because she went to Ross on Monday, and these weren't there. And then Friday she went, and then all these were there, and they were like practically gone. They like people bought them up so quick. But luckily I was able to get the last one. So yeah, cop that. Now for the comic books. I'll show you the covers. Well, let's show you though. I just got these today. These are new. You know, I got the new Deadpool issue 13, where it kind of like goes back to the 70s and shit. Whew. Then I got Cable and the X-Force. So these are all series that I follow. This one's not. Me and my friend are following this, but we thought this shit was gonna be different. This series kind of fucking sucks now. Uncanny X-Force. Don't know if I'll keep following this. Whatever. Then there's Thunderbolts. Got that. I still think it's alright. Then they had the annual Deadpool, but this is like old. This was from like a year or two ago, but I got it anyway because this is the annual that I'm missing. And then I got the latest Thanos Rising, which is, I think there's one more, which tells the story of Thanos, and this is going to be like the story before Marvel Event Infinity or whatever. But yeah, man. As a matter of fact, looking at, you know what? Hold up really quick, alright? I want to show you something that my friend did for me, alright? Just hold up. Be right back. Alright, so my friend came to my crib not that long ago, and he saw that I had like a frame, like a portrait where like you paint stuff, a canvas frame, canvas portrait where you paint. And apparently my dad was supposed to like paint something for me years ago, but he never did, and it was just fucking lying there. And my friend came to my crib, and he saw it in my room, and he was like, "Dude, what are you gonna do with that frame?" I was like, "I don't know, man. I told my dad to do something for me, but he never did, because my dad can paint, but he just doesn't have time." My friend was like, "Yo, just give me that portrait, man, and I'll paint you some. I'll paint you something that you like." And he's like, I already know what I'm gonna do for you." I'm like, "All right, cool." Dude, honestly, man, I completely forgot I gave him this canvas. I completely forgot I gave it to him. Maybe like a month later, I went to his crib, and I saw the painting in his room, in his office. I was like, "Dude, that's tight. You paint that?" He's like, "Yeah, man, that's for you. That's that canvas you gave me." I was like, "What? I gave you a canvas?" He's like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "Just let me sign it and I'll give it to you." But he painted me a miniaturized Deadpool, dude. This is all painted by my boy, Crimson 8. If you're into like, he does like motion graphics, editing, video editing, graphic design. He does all that. So, I mean, if you guys are into that, you want to check out his stuff, go to Crimson, I believe it's crimson8.com. You can see his work and stuff. He's my boy that I grew up with. Like, I've known him for 20 years. But yeah, man. He painted that giant. He said he wanted to put guns, but then it would be too complicated. He didn't want to do all that, so he just put like the sword and kind of just painted it however you wanted. But it's cool, man. I have it posted up in my room, you know, my little man cave. And so I got this and that Hulk giant. I got a Bobo and shit, little Bobo painting over there. But yeah, all right. Let me show you those past comics that I didn't show you guys last time. Okay, I'll show you the Punisher ones first. So I found all these comics for $0.25. These were all $0.25 each. So the first one I found like the Punisher. It was a supersized annual #1. I believe it was the Punisher's first annual. And then I found the Punisher Back to School Special #1. And then there were the next 5. These aren't issues. These are like graphic novels. I believe these are like maybe like 3 to 4 Punisher War Journals or War Zones in one compilation, like one book. I only collect the original Punisher series. I don't collect War Journal. I don't collect War Zone. I don't collect any of that. So I mean, I don't mind having these. And these were $0.25, dude. But I got the Punisher Wolverine African Saga. This is where the Punisher and Wolverine go at it. I remember the 94 Flair Ultra card of this, Wolverine's Greatest Battles. I still haven't read this. I might just read this tonight, man. Punisher The Prize. As you can tell, these are thick. The Punisher Bloodlines. I like this one because the cover looks cool. The Punisher G-Force. And then there's the Punisher An Eye for an Eye. This is the thickest one. This is like practically a book. It's Carol Potts and Jim Lee. I thought that was cool. So I'm guessing this is like a story arc in Punisher War Journal, maybe. I haven't read it yet. But look how thick that is for $0.25. And this shit look brand new. Who knows how old this is? Like white pages and everything. Alright, then let me just show you the regular Punisher issues I got. These are all ones that I needed. These are like ones like in the cracks, you know, like fillers, like ones that like needed to fill up in order to have like a huge consecutive order of issues or whatever. But I got 66. I think I got all the Euro hits. All these, these aren't in order, so you're gonna see like all these like scrambled up. 78. Good Cop, Bad Cop. This one's cool. I read this one. 80. Issue 80. 77. 76. 74. 73. 72. 71. 61. 62. I think these are the rest of the Euro hits right here. Number 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the last Punisher issue I got was 63, which is actually one of my favorite ones. I read this giant. So basically, Punisher goes into a grocery store. He's shopping for groceries because he's a man. You know, he needs food, right? As he's grocery shopping, these dumbasses decide to rob the grocery store, and in Punisher fashion, what does he do? He fucking kills those fucking robbers. He kills them. That's right. Face off, son. So those are all the Punisher jumps. And then I copped a lot of the McFarlane series Spider-Man. You know, my McFarlane series was kind of weak, so I decided I found it, like, oh, this is so tight. So I was able to fill in a lot of the issues, a lot of the cracks that I needed. Okay. These aren't in order either. I got number 8. It's like Perceptions 1 of 5. I have like all the Perception issues now. Then I got, you know, 5, 12, 11, 10, 9, 7, and then Hobgoblin. I like this one. I like that cover. Issue 4, 17 with Thanos. Revenge of the Sinister Six, Part 2, number 19. This is Part 1. This is issue 18. And then this is where Spider-Man looks like he's part of the Phoenix. Issue 24. Conclusion of the Revenge of the Sinister Six. Issue 23. Issue 22. 33. 30. 29. And the last one is 28. What is this? There's something about a gun, the conclusion. Yeah. Guns. Alright guys, that's it. Those were all the comic book pickups. I do have tons of video game pickups, but I'm not showing those because next week I'm just gonna do a pickups with all the games that I copped and just leave these out. Like, I didn't want to put these and the video games together because I already have tons of video games. I don't want this video to be fucking 30 minutes long. So that's it, guys. I just want to show you the comics, the jacket, and the paintings, the poster that I got, and hopefully, I don't know, I'm gonna show you some tight games, man. I got some good games. If you guys are willing to see that next week, be on the lookout for that. And yeah, guys, peace.